PG.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush! Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes! Damn! Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz Brothers!
Hey yo! 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 All right, for a minute there, I thought we lost it. Whoa! Hey yo!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Today is Friday in California. Huh? True.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
The mics were off. Guys, can you hear us now? How do we sound? I'm so glad that you couldn't hear that botched intro.
Yeah, good.
We got
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it!
for $5, Nail Buddy, you're muted. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys could hear us now. Can you guys hear us now?
It seems so. I liked it better.
I liked it better muted.
Coming in clear.
You use your streaming voice, Brandon.
I don't know. This is my normal.
What?
My normal voice.
Yeah, but they're not in the room with us, and these mics suck.
Oh my god! You got me use my Johnny Smokes voice.
Yes, use your Johnny Smokes voice. Can't hear. What do you say? Hopefully you guys could hear us. Can anyone else hear them? No, can't hear you. I know you guys could hear because look at this.
Yeah, we could see
the voice thing going up and down.
Just turn Brandon up 11.3%. Yeah, I think that's just people want more Brandon. 11.3.
How about that?
Yeah. Grey Wolf Graphics says, I hear you just fine.
There you go. Thank you, Grey Wolf. With Michael Bancroft in the chat says, how long have you guys been doing this? About 6 minutes and 41 seconds, Michael.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
Not that long. You just got in right at the start. But we do have to bonk for the super chat from Nail Bunny. Thank you. And if you guys haven't been around, we got 34 people in the chat. I forgot to tweet this out, so I'm going to tweet it out when I get back from this bonk. Here's the new bonk for the channel. Everybody, are you ready for it? How many people have seen it?
We've seen it before.
Here it is. Amazing.
Oh my God.
Amazing. Joe Sontag for a 1-month membership chat says, I tune in for the professionalism. I'm disappointed. I'm sorry to disappoint, Joe. I feel like you knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. It's professional chaos. It's intentional, I assure you. There's also another super chat.
There's another super chat?
Yeah, above this one.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is. We'll scroll up. Maybe it was a member chat or something.
Oh,
yeah, it was a
chat.
member for 3 months. Darth Lord Fudd says, Mike's off. Is this a Michael Bancroft moment? I don't know. I haven't seen Michael Bancroft in 6 months. I assumed he was dead from the chocolate mint cheese incident. Or
oh, you're thinking Michael Beacon. We literally just saw Michael Bancroft last week.
Yeah. I was thinking of Michael Beacon.
He's dead for sure.
He's dead.
Or he got.
I was reading something that said Michael Beacon on there, and that's why I thought of that. Yeah, Michael Bancroft. I don't know. I'm usually eating during Michael Bancroft's show, so the chewing noises don't allow me to hear it anyway.
Bretsky the Drates in the chat. What's up?
What's up?
People were loving the What's Ups last week. How many What's Ups we did
on here?
Yeah. Alex BRB.
That's good.
What's up?
Good to see you. Dark Lord Fudd, of course.
What's up?
That's a good one.
Dale A. Maromi.
What's up?
Good to see you, Maromi. Blame Malaysia.
Yeah, it's that damn Malaysian prime minister all over again.
That's right. I don't know. Everything, all these programs.
That's one of those task failed successfully windows.
Let me read this again. Bancroft is heading to Miami to finally deal with the F and Diaz brothers once and for all. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Bancroft real soon. And
we'll get him.
On his way back to Australia, he's stopping in Chicago. I don't know. He's got to stop in O'Hare probably because Florida doesn't have a
layover in O'Hare.
Yeah.
What?
That's what he told me.
That's bizarre. Because anytime you fly, if you're going to fly from Australia from O'Hare, Chicago O'Hare, you'd have to stop over in like California or Mexico or something because you can't just fly straight from O'Hare to Australia. Maybe you can now. I don't know. But everything I had ever seen, stop in Guam, maybe.
I hear it's Friday in California.
We could take him to that pizza place that we went with Cecil and Yellow Flash.
That's nowhere near.
Their pizza was good. I was surprised.
Yeah, it was pretty good. All right. Well, today it is Friday, as you guys know. This is the Diaz Brothers show. We do this every week for the CGIF lineup, as you guys saw at the beginning. And we're going into Michael Bancroft's show after this. Hopefully he's streaming. We'll have you guys send you guys over there. Bancroft says Chicago to San Francisco and then to Melbourne.
Yeah, that's
Melbourne.
Bizarre.
We're going to Melbourne.
Are you intentionally going to Chicago, or is it just the next stop from Miami?
I guess
like Miami to Chicago for a layover and then to San Francisco.
It's Jacksonville. Right?
He's going back to Jacksonville. He's not just leaving from Miami.
Tampa. He's not even going to Miami.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to Miami.
Yeah, Brandon's going to Miami. Brandon's in Miami. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I won't be here next week because I'll be in Miami.
Yeah, who's gonna fill in?
Well, we could just do what we did last time. We'll shoot from the show. I'll be at the Miami Exotica show selling the pinup art and all the paintings that I haven't
Butt
done in many
books.
years. Yeah, butt books. Bringing those. Those are popular. Selling comic books at the Exotica convention for some reason. They're always a hot commodity there.
Yeah, so much so we sell out of these comics.
It's going to be a really interesting scene because I feel like the demographic of people, like obviously the people that live in the area, are so different than Chicago.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting something very, very different, which is going to be really interesting.
A lot of beautiful people there.
Well, last time I was in Miami, nobody spoke English. So this is going to be an interesting thing. Yeah, I'm going to see how this goes.
How deep is Miami?
Deep as far as what? I think it's
In
at sea
Florida.
level.
Deep into Florida.
It's near the bottom.
It's near the tip?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm going to be there, and hopefully it's cool and hopefully it sells well, because Miami's supposed to be really into art and stuff. And yeah, hopefully we'll see how that goes. Sexy. Yeah, everybody knows. So yeah, I'm wondering if my like bikini beach girl stuff is going to sell well, or if that's just going to be played out over there. And then, maybe like some character driven pinup stuff is going to sell better. Yeah. I wonder, what do you guys think? That's going to be interesting to see for myself.
I hope you sell those butt books.
Yeah. I'm going to bring a number of those, maybe like 10 of them, and see how that goes. I think I sold like 10 at the last one.
Yeah, that's awesome. We do have a poll for you guys that I'm gonna put up right now. And this was something that Brandon came up with a while ago.
Oh yeah. This is a good one. Yeah. Dale A says, beach girls, we want some hot winter parka action. I have a pinup piece that's in the first butt book of a pinup girl like unzipping a Yeti costume, and it's all fuzzy, like the white fur fuzzy costume. That one's one of my favorite winter pieces that I've done, because it's not necessarily like a Christmas themed or anything. It's just like a winter themed one. Let's see. Yeah, Miami's at the bottom. Yeah. Let's see.
Dade County.
Yeah, Dade County.
We got Dark Lord Fun in the chat says, don't try and sell sexy to Bancroft. He ain't buying sexy. I know. We've talked about this. So is their internet bad, or am I having a stroke? It is on one.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'm starting to think maybe it's the computer.
You think so?
Yeah, because what else is the problem? The internet's supposed to be super fast here. Nobody else is using the internet right now.
I'll check. I'm going to take this computer tonight.
That's true. That'll be really good.
But then it's like, oh, is my new internet shitty?
Yeah. Well, this is going to be because it's
shitty.
Phil also getting AT&T fiber.
Yeah, fiber is supposed to be good. Fiber in your daily diet. We got Tarks9 membership chat says, hail Zaid Comic. There's Zaid Bros. Hail the chat. What's up, Tarks9? Good to see you. All right. Polls in the chat, everybody. This is a big poll. We got 40 people here. I tweeted this out. Spread the word. Get your buddies in here. This is what we want to know. When home alone, do you pee with the door open or closed? Now that's a big question.
Yeah, that's an interesting question.
I thought about this.
Yeah.
I've never been, I've never really asked it before. It's time to know. And if you're in the chat, and if you're man enough to let us know in the chat.
Apparently my microphone is too loud now.
It's too loud?
Look, you guys asked for the Johnny Smokes radio voice here. All right.
Is this live stream or a snuff film? Thank you. Shoddy internet, potato cam. We're still on one
bar.
One bar.
Yeah. Why is it so? That's crazy. Hot take from Bancroft. I pee with the door open always.
Whoa, that is a hot take. That's just asking for trouble.
Wide open. Snarticom says door closed, you heathens.
Now, if you live alone and you are like a recluse, antisocial, just take the door off. Right? Why even have a door?
Sometimes you travel and then you end up staying in a hotel, in your hotel rooms by yourself. I tried to shower with the door open one time, and then the smoke alarm goes off in the room. What? Have you noticed this from the steam?
Well, I've never done that, so no.
Oh, so I've done this because I've tried to do this. We're also getting tracking problems with the video. Did you see those scan lines
camera? Well, I came in here and one of the lights was unplugged from the hub.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that was shady.
So I had to plug it in, and the camera was also unplugged from the extender.
Yeah,
is that also shady?
Maybe.
God damn it.
Yeah. So now, shower with the door closed at the hotel because I don't want the fire department showing up.
Yeah, that's interesting. Khan says, I live alone. Never close the door. I'm afraid of small spaces.
Yeah, I could see that. I feel like
it's a bathroom, though.
Well, first of all, it takes a lot of energy to close the door.
Right?
And then you have to reopen the door again when you're done. Yeah. There's a guy, like, it's minimal energy to urinate. You go in there, you stand, you don't even have to sit down. You could stand up. So you don't close the door. It's easy. And then you also know that the door hasn't been closed. So the shadow people aren't just like standing outside the door waiting for you to open it when you're done.
Oh, okay.
They'll mostly be like, maybe they'll be creeping around the wall or something like that, but like you're not going to end up just facing full on shadow person.
You're not giving them anything to see. That's what it is.
Well, no, they get the full show. What I'm saying is, they don't have the opportunity to sneak up on you.
Richie Dupe says, I was going to watch the Diaz Bros. Guess I'll watch this Minecraft video instead. It's a good one there. What's up, Ellie Munoz? Good to see you, brother.
This is another interesting topic here, and it's very, very contentious, of course. Khan's Comic Pit Stop says, if you don't touch the door, you don't have to wash your hands. Right? And I always felt like, going to the bathroom and washing your hands was not about you using the bathroom. It was just, here's a good opportunity for you to wash your hands because, you're by the sink and stuff. It's like, if you don't touch anything in the bathroom, you haven't contaminated your hands more than they were before you went into the bathroom. So he's got something there.
Do you think that evolution has made it so we have to use the bathroom just so we could wash
our hands? Yeah. It's Big Sink, guys. Big Sink wants you to wash your hands.
We've evolved.
Maybe they genetically engineered people. Big Sink, behind everything.
Speaking of evolution, you were telling me about this? Was it Elon Musk or someone saying that why haven't humans evolved to not get sunburned?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was some
Elon Musk.
He was saying about how he got a really bad sunburn, and everybody chimed in and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's so bad." And then Shibatoshi Nakamoto on Twitter was like, "Yeah, how come humans haven't evolved some sort of defense against the sun? We've been here for, a few 100,000 years."
And that's the Bitcoin
right?
guy?
It's the Dogecoin guy.
Okay.
Yeah. His name is a joke on the Bitcoin guy's name. And then what's his name? Seed Oil Disrespector came on and he was like, it's the seed oils, right?
Yeah.
It's the seed oils is why you're getting a sunburn. And I chimed in, with my account that has like 1,000 followers. And I was like, well, it only stands to reason, right? You've had 500,000 years of evolution, for, hominid or whatever. And with a very steady diet that has only changed recently. So you would assume that just like every other organism on earth it acclimated to its environment. And then suddenly everybody's getting sunburn, but people have a really short memory, historically. So people don't know that, people probably didn't get sunburn before,
right?
With a more natural diet. and, suddenly change the diet and mass with everybody. And, now you have sunburn. We'll blame the multi-billion-year-old sun.
The only
for that.
I went to the beach on 4th of July
Mm-hmm.
and a red cyber frog on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And
Were you using your CG vacation towel?
I was using my CG vacation towel.
Nice.
On the beach.
Nice.
And then the only place I got a little sunburn was the side of my ankle.
Hell yeah. Did you use sunblock?
I used sunblock.
Well, you can't use sunblock. You're not creating a control here.
No, but I needed the sunblock, I think. But I only got it on my ankle. So
Hedrock says we had sunburn defense. It's called being black. Some of us just lost it.
Yeah, why can't I go back? We got Bobby in the chat. What's up, Bobby?
What's up?
Narticon DM. We got Shanny.
What's up?
Shanny's
What's
here.
up?
Alex or Angela Curry.
What's
up, Angela?
Bancroft, you ignorant slut. Unless you rub the seed oil on your skin and sunbathe, I don't think it has any effect. Let me give you the seed oil 101 on this here. I know you've been to these seminars before, okay?
Yeah, is that what tanning lotion is? Is it just seed oil?
No, I think it's just a product that Big Seed Oil puts out.
That makes sense. Yeah, so beach was good. 4th of July. What do you think about fireworks, Brandon?
This year they were not as good as they could have been.
Yeah, but what do you think about our buddy Tom's stance of I could live without seeing fireworks again?
I don't know. They're enjoyable. I mean, they're not a necessity, but how else are you supposed to celebrate the independence of your country? By sticking it to England.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody does fireworks like other countries. We need our own thing that no one else has.
Atomic bomb.
Could do that. Well, Oppenheimer crossover here.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah, that's his name.
Well, that's because he urinates with the door open, right?
That's right. There is a poll going on right now. Do you urinate with the door open or closed when you're home alone? Please vote. We only have 30 votes. We have 40 people in the chat. And I would implore you to go to Twitter, share this out, tell your friends. It's the start of CGIF. It is Friday, everybody. And we got a super.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Miss Angela Curry for $5. Look, she's got the gall to come in here and super chat. Bathroom door closed unless it's 100% for sure I'm home alone.
Well, yeah, but that's the question.
Yeah, but she kind of misled us there.
Right.
With this sentence.
Right. Bathroom door closed unless I'm 100% sure. Well, yeah, the poll is in the assumption that you're home alone for sure.
Well, that's true. Well, I think Angela lives in some sort of commune complex.
Yeah, leader, right? The leader might be.
Right. The leader might.
Well, it could be one of those situations where the leader's always with you.
Yeah.
The leader's always around.
Yeah.
So, is this leader in the room with us right now, Angela?
Thank you for the super chat. And here's a bonk for you. Let's see. Which bonk should we give her? I think we always should start off with a good hard bonk. There we go. Hopefully the visuals there weren't too potato-y.
I hope it's compressing the audio like absolute trash.
What's up, Chad Townsend? Good to see you, brother.
What's up?
Chad was on Patrick's earlier. Awesome artist. We talk about it all the time. Black Phantom launching the 17th or the 10th. Launching this month sometime. The 12th July. Sometime this month. If someone could drop the link to chadtownsend.com. I think that's what it is. The 10th. I knew it. It's the 10th. Thank you.
That's in a few days.
It isn't. It's
only 3 days from now.
Monday. I think that's, dude. I'm getting an action figure on the 10th. Is my desk coming on the 10th?
On Monday.
Monday the 10th. That's the 10th, right?
I don't know. Maybe
it's the 7th.
Tomorrow's
today.
the 8th. The Sunday will be the 9th.
10. I got a
Monday
new
will be
desk
the
coming
10th.
on the 10th. It's gonna be all good. Hashtag bonks. And am I the only one who can't hear? What, we already been through this, Shani. Raise the volume. Can you guys hear us?
Well, they replaced her with a different federal agent and has a hearing problem now.
Yeah, there's been rumors going around that Shani is a glowy.
Yeah, that's been going around
Planted
for a while.
In the CG sphere to crack down on some CGers.
And that Tampa is just a big sting operation.
Big sting, yeah.
Yeah.
Big sting. Who's the guy that made the FBI?
The guy that made the FBI?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Say it, Shani.
You say it's Shani? That was the code name for the guy who made the FBI?
No, wasn't there like a big guy like Roland Rumsfeld or Hoover?
Yeah, Roland Rumsfeld.
Edgar Hoover.
Well, wasn't he just the first overseer? Yeah, he was the first head of the FBI.
Hoover, the vacuum guy. Jay.
But I don't think he made the FBI.
Well, wasn't it?
He was just appointed as the first manager. He was the first glowy.
That's right. That's what I was looking for.
All right. Well,
all right. Shani with $20. Jesus. Thank you. And sends the ducks. All the duck ran. If people are in the chat, if you could drop some ducks because we got a big duck hunt going on. Thank you, Shani. Thanks for being here and dropping these ducks. We appreciate it. This is, this is what helps us go to places like Tampa. Also, we'll talk about the memberships in a second. That really helps us make some cool content for you guys. So here's the duck. Yes, all of the ducks.
Yeah, the Nail Bunny here brings up a good point with this $5 super chat.
Oh.
Now, this is, we might keep getting into conspiracy theory territory here, but everyone that signed the Declaration of Independence is now dead. It really makes you think.
It really makes you think. Yeah, what are we supposed to think about that? Sartcon DM says, read a book.
But reading is so bad. It's so lame.
Dude, I'm listening to this book.
Yeah, that's the new thing is listening to a book.
I'm listening to this book. It's been out for a while. But I was telling you about this, like the Dark Tower. Now there's a point because I'm like, oh, Stephen King references himself in this book. Like one of the characters is like, oh, this story is from a book that this guy wrote, and I'm just a character, and he's having like this mental complex or whatever. And then the main character now, spoilers, goes and meets Stephen King. And now Stephen King's a character in the book.
But he's like, did he describe himself as like 6'4", jacked out of his mind?
No, he's actually pretty deplorable.
No, he like downplays himself a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking for a word.
He's like scrawny guy with tiny glasses. Self-deprecation.
Deprecative.
Yeah.
Deprives himself of compliments. He says that he's like on the verge of being like a fat old guy, and then he references his crooked teeth. Yeah, well, but that was interesting.
He's definitely a weirdo.
Thank you for the super chat, Nail Bunny.
Defecated, yes. Self-defecating. That's Stephen King for sure. If you ever read Stephen King's Twitter account, definitely self-defecating.
Bobby with another super chat, $4.99 from that mobile phone. You think he's an iPhone or a Galaxy type guy?
Well, Galaxy's pigeonholing it. It's more of an Android.
Android. That's what I mean. I feel like he's a working man.
He's a Nextel guy, right? Beep, beep.
Maybe he might still have the Pebble. No, I'd say he's an Android guy. Working man.
You'd be surprised. Like
unlike that Vaughn Coleman's probably an iPhone.
Yeah,
guy.
I could see him being an iPhone guy for sure.
Jesus Christ. Get on the level. All right. He says $4.99. And also, how did John Hancock sign the declaration if he has cocks for hands?
He's a very, very talented individual. That's why his name had to be so big.
Yeah. Was he he was the
he might have been compensated.
He was the first one though, right?
He was the big one.
The big one. There you go.
You called?
Ooh, all the bonks. Thank you guys so much. The mushroom stamp. That's right. Did he tell us if he's what kind of phone he has?
No.
Bobby, come on, let us know here. Keeping us hanging. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so for memberships, I put out an update today, Brandon. You probably didn't see it.
I saw somebody responded to it.
That's right.
But I didn't get to see the message because my YouTube account is not a member on the Zaid Comics account.
Let's become a member.
I'm not going to launder money through the YouTube thing just so that they could take 40% of my money.
Wait a second. This guy says he's an iPhone user.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's the easy way out.
It's disappointing. All right, let's wrap up the show. No, so for the members, I put out an update for all you channel members. Thank you guys for being channel members. We have been slacking on the strips. Well, I have a strip. I just haven't lettered it yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a coconut strip. The next coconut strip. But I'm going to letter that this week, get it out to you guys who are the Zaid Raiders, which we put out free memberships. Actually, let me share this. This is to show the strip. Just get it over with. No, this is a little brief little snippets of last month's Masquerade strip, which is freaking awesome. El Alonzo keeping the Masquerade alive from the Lost Pages. We're doing these kind of like old-timey strips like they would do with the Phantom, and exploring basically its own like story arc for the Masquerade. You can develop some characters more in this universe. So if you're a fan of the Lost Pages and specifically the Masquerade, definitely jump on here. We're 4 strips in, which is basically 2 pages. One of them's a big splash that precedes.
Mm-hmm. It's before.
What's the after thing? Post seeds.
Yeah, post seeds.
That post seeds this first page, which is it's like 5 to 8 panels. Anyways, just wrote strip number 5 last night. So Alan's going to be working on that really soon, introducing a new character. And that's super fun. So if you guys haven't yet, consider joining the membership. And then that's also helps us with the channel. And hopefully if we do enough of these strips, we can actually make it into a full book. Should be pretty cool. So check that out.
Michael Bancroft and Hedrock coming in with their full mastery of the English language here, using the word follows.
Follows?
Yeah.
I like awesome one who says fruit is post seed. I think post seeds works. Did anyone else get Narwhal's Cerberus yet? I saw he was sending them out.
I saw some people on Twitter.
Yeah, people are getting them, which is awesome. Also, big update for all you Aussies. Bancroft is done shipping out the Aussie cash grabs, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, good.
Not no pun intended. It's awesome. Yes, get stripping. So shout outs to Michael and mostly Mel, because Michael's wife was doing all of that. So that's cool.
It's good.
Little update there. And then this is something interesting I saw on Twitter today. Thought we could take a look at this. This is, you're familiar with Pez.
The candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you load Pez?
How I load it?
Yeah. How do you load the candy?
Probably now I try to load it correctly, not one at a time, but
Yeah.
you take it as like a full magazine and load it into.
Yeah, we're gonna see that. This is. Did you guys know this? Pez. This is like some Mandela effect stuff. I feel like maybe one time in the 1920s it was advertised like this.
Uh-huh.
It must have, right? Because this seems like the way to do it. And this is, you know,
Dance,
really
mommy,
old.
dance, mommy, dance.
Puts it in like a magazine
Uh-huh.
and squishes all the paper out. This blew my
How could you
mind.
possibly do this though? Because there's a little spring at the bottom that keeps pushing the Pez up. So this has to be not real.
You think so?
There's no way that would work. In every Pez dispenser I've ever seen, it has to have the follower, which would push up the Pez.
So you're saying this is fake?
Yeah, there's no
I
way
think
that
it's
works.
fake because look, there is a bottom. If you look at where is it? There's a white bottom.
Right, that's the bottom
thing.
of the follower, or that's like the base plate of the magazine, which is the Pez dispenser, and then there's the little follower in there. So you have to load it in through the top. It's like
Romy
trying
says
to
it's fake.
load a magazine from the bottom. You can't do it.
What is going on? Then how are you supposed to load Pez?
You have to open it up and load it in.
Well, here's the thing. I don't load them one by one. You just cut.
Right,
you
it's
just
the
rip
cut.
it.
Moromi's saying there shouldn't be a cut. Dude, most of the time I don't even load the Pez dispenser. I just eat them out of the paper thing.
Then what? How do you carry them around?
I don't. I just eat them all at once and then I'm done.
This is a big lie.
Pez dispensers in Thailand used to have razor blades inside.
What?
That's what Gordon Goodbrother says.
This is
No, this is bullshit. That's what this is.
This is just big TikTok. It's just China and TikTok trying to make you believe things that aren't.
They're
real.
just trying to make people go out and buy Pez dispensers to test this, and it's not going to work.
That's true. All right.
That looks like big Pez. I've seen those big Pez dispensers that dispense the entire Pez, like paper cartridge of Pez. You know, and they're like the head of it is like huge like this, and then you. Bancroft says, I currently have 3 dispensers in my car. All right, when you do your show after this big Pez topic, we could debunk the Pez dispenser video right now.
Yeah, bring some Pez to your stream tonight. It's a good idea.
Henry Beeman says, I buy Fun Dips just so I could eat the dipper. It is a very, very particular flavor.
It's like chalk. It's like stale. It reminds me of the hospital as a child.
It's like candy hospital flavor.
Yeah. That's what it is. I'm going to get some Pez. There you go. That's the next big thing. When are CG creators going to make Pez dispensers of their characters, Brandon? We could do it.
You could do it. All you have to do is buy a Pez dispenser and 3D print a new head.
Dude, that'd be easy.
And then the Pez would taste like resin.
It would. Yeah, I wouldn't advise that. I don't want to support Big Pez, but I'll do it to debunk this. There you go.
Yeah, who knows where you got the Pez? You could have stolen them, which is anti-Big Pez.
That's true. That's pretty punk rock. All right, I got a list here. We talked about the strips. This is what I do now. I make a stream list for the show.
Begging strips.
We talked about the
dogs can't tell it's not real bacon.
Okay. We talked about the comic strips for channel members. We're getting back on track with that. I had fun writing that Masquerade one. We have mail to go through, which is
on stream here.
Mail call. Let me check Rumble.
Is it our mail, or are we gonna do a federal offense here and open somebody else's mail?
It was our mail. Let me check Rumble over here. We got some Rumblers. Sorry, guys, been neglecting you. 6 people over on Rumble watching. Thank you guys for being here.
Now, at some point, the number 3 says, think they'll notice the 15 people watching over here. Ooh, and Rayton says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Awesome.
It says only 7, so
Well, now
we
there's
lost
7.
we lost a lot of people, but you guys are still there. I
And
appreciate
now we have
it.
107 followers.
That's right. The Rumble link is in the description if you guys haven't followed us over on the Rumble.
And if you're watching on Rumble, maybe hit that thumbs up.
Oh,
that might help out in some way as we're setting up that Rumble channel.
Con says Crimstone dispenser. That would be easy. We already had the head for it.
Yeah, we could very easily do that.
Super easy. Rumble's a red-headed stepchild of this stream. It is neglected, very much so.
Definitely.
All right, what do we got here?
You want to talk about begging strips. You got some kind of video to back this up?
About
dogs
bacon?
can't tell that it's not real bacon?
I've never tasted them or seen a dog eat one. You know?
Yeah. I've seen dogs eat them before.
I haven't. All right. Now, this is a big article. Brandon and I watched this on Sunday, and I saw it blow up.
Gordon Goodbrother brings up the thing that I was going to say, but you were changing topics. But I'm going to read what he says here. Dogs don't know it's not real bacon, but they could sniff out cocaine, right? But they can't tell that it's not real bacon somehow. I think that the dogs just don't care that it's not real bacon.
First off, how do these dogs even know what bacon tastes like?
Because you fed them bacon.
You don't. That doesn't happen.
It does
The
happen.
first
People
time
feed them bacon.
A dog thinks of tasting bacon is a bacon strip.
Some dogs, but there are
I've never known a dog.
real dogs out there that eat real food.
What about the Muslim dogs? Sorry, Muslim dogs.
Well, they're going to hell because
Yeah.
they're eating bacon. All right.
They're not supposed to eat bacon. Wait, we should give Shady bacon strips instead of bacon,
No.
just so
That's not nice.
he can taste it. It's not real bacon. Let's see here. People saying, Drew, dogs always knew it wasn't bacon.
Yeah, I'm
They just want
very, very suspicious. You know, you can't trust these big conglomerates with their clinical trials and stuff. You know, they're bought and paid for. Big bacon, bacon strips. You know, they're coming out with these, dog taste tests and stuff. How could you trust the results of these things? They're lying to you.
Yeah. It's just like that. Was that toothpaste commercial where it's like 9
Yeah.
out of 10 dentists?
Right. And then the 10th dentist is like getting jackhammer done to his mouth or something like that.
Yeah,
Right.
he's having a massive heart
Oh,
attack.
yeah. He's having a massive heart attack and he hits the no button.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are good commercials. All right. What were we saying here? Oh, big thing. You know how, I mean, this is kind of a movie news topic, which we do on the hard line.
Yeah.
But what is the hard line? You know,
Hardline, it's a group of chums coming together to talk about food news.
that's exactly what it is. Let's see. We got a super chat here. Thank you, Angela Curry, for reminding me. For $5, I just learned that banana and ginger come from the same flowering plants. They are members of the Zingiberals. So neat.
So the ginger's like the root of that thing. I heard that the bananas, they're not a tree. It's like an herb or something like that. And so they cut them down like almost all the way to the ground, and then they regrow like, from being completely cut down because their tree is not like wood. You know, it's not like a woody tree thing.
That's interesting.
Maybe it was some other fruit, but I guess swore it was bananas.
I like ginger.
Yeah, Comics Pitch Up says all bananas are herbs. Yeah, or it's a grass.
They give you
Yeah,
ginger.
that's crazy.
They give you ginger at sushi places.
And then, so is that herb grass thing
Like it.
has ginger as its root and then bananas as its like fruits? Then that's a crazy plant if that's true.
Yeah, I need to watch a YouTube video about this.
Yeah, all banana seeds are gone. They're the same. Yeah, that's the other thing too. All bananas are the same plant, right? You know that. So like,
What?
They're all genetically the same because they just keep like splicing them or something like that, so that they keep growing the same types of bananas.
Well, I thought bananas were like a hybrid.
Well, they're genetically engineered, whether that being like in a lab or, in the normal, sense of engineering them. Yeah, they're all the same, but there are farmers that will grow like niche or boutique bananas, because there are one of my favorite theories about candy is that, how banana flavored candy doesn't taste like bananas ever.
Right.
And it's because that banana flavor is like this old banana flavor from like the early 1900s that nobody alive now in the grand scheme has ever tasted before, but that banana flavor has stuck around.
Khan says you have to grow them from a shoot, and they are all clones.
Yeah, maybe they're doing the
different strains of
that thing.
bananas.
I was eating some of those dried bananas, that they sell at Jewel.
Yeah,
and they're like dehydrated bananas, and they have like a sugar and coconut oil coating
They're in
on
like
them.
a lot of trail mixes.
No. These are crunchy. The other ones are made out of styrofoam.
No. Yeah. But they're in regular trail mixes. They have those.
Yeah, sometimes.
The
I don't know.
crunchy ones.
I had some bananas that were in that bag of banana chips. They tasted like banana candy. They didn't taste like the rest of the bananas that were in that bag. Yeah, it was really weird.
Banana flavor is an insult. Yeah, I'm not a fan of banana candy.
What about banana scented markers?
I guess no, I don't like those either. We went to Mario's for Italian ice,
Right, or Italian lemonade,
as
as some people call it, even though sometimes it's not lemon.
Right. So I got a half and half.
You usually got to pay extra for that.
I did, because they didn't have. You couldn't get it in a small. You can only do it in medium. So I did have to pay extra for the half and half. And it was pina colada and half lychee, which I enjoy, and it was good. The girlfriend got banana.
Yeah.
Italian lemonade.
Right.
I thought that
was it
weird.
good? Did you taste it?
I tasted it, and it tasted as you would expect. But I guess the whole thing where it's like, what makes it Italian lemonade and not Italian ice is every flavor they have a slice of lemon peel.
Yeah, Mario's is like mid-tier Italian ice.
Really?
In my opinion, yeah.
You like Freddy's?
Oh yeah, Freddy's is top tier.
Freddy's is
top
good.
tier.
But I think Mario's has more flavors. But that's the thing.
Whatever.
I had it at the it wasn't even pina colada. Oh, I think it was pina colada and then lychee. But it had like a slice of lemon peel in it. And then Mom's like, "Hey, that's what makes it Mario's." Oops, all lemon basically.
Yeah.
They dropped the pieces of lemon into every flavor.
Oh, that's why I don't go there. Because first of all, it's like a 45-minute drive to get there, and then second of all, it's not worth it.
Well, we were already out there, and we were going to go to Al's Beef, which is across the street, but it was close because it was
that makes
4th
it
of
worth
July,
it.
and that was sad. Humans' closest relative DNA wise is Banna Cannibal.
Lemons, yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Dude, lemons have to be cheap with the way that they just throw those things out at restaurants.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'll have an iced tea. You want lemon? Like, I don't want lemon. And they just keep bringing you
Like,
slice of
please
lemon.
take the lemon.
Like, I just save the lemon. All right.
I want you to take the lemon. I hate banana. I don't eat it anyways.
I'm not a huge banana fan, but those banana chips are really good.
They're not really good.
They're really good.
They're like stale. They're too crunchy.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
I like the soft ones better.
No, the soft ones
The
are made out of
styrofoam.
old erasers.
Speaking of old erasers, old movies.
Yeah, Dale A knows exactly. Modern bananas are the Cavendish variety. The old variety was Gros Maquet, which you could special order and import. Maybe we should order those and we'll make a video about it. We'll do a Fat Fuck Friday video.
We have a Gross Michael coming to Tampa later this month. So, all right. I have an idea. Let's change the subject.
You need that as a stinger video.
We really do. Okay, small soldiers getting studying modern day reboot.
Yeah, I hope you should just crowdfund this. That would
be crazy.
Blow up so big, crowdfunded, and then it would be amazing. The visuals are awesome. Phil and I were throwing back ideas of what would be awesome. Have you guys seen Small Soldiers?
Yeah, Small Soldiers, great 90s film. One of my favorites. And underrated, I think. Not a lot of people talk about it. I still have my Small Soldiers pillow.
For such a super long time, Phil wanted the Alan Abernathy haircut. The Alan Abernathy hairstyle.
Alan Abernathy, you got what's that chick's name? Mary Jane Watson is in the film.
Yeah.
Her name starts with a C, maybe.
I was talking about her earlier, and I can't think of the name.
The dad from Transformers. Wait, is that him? No, it's not.
Dude, Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman's in it.
Yeah.
So good. They never brought out Small Soldiers figures.
You live in the wrong country. I literally have Archer and Major Chip Hazard at home.
Yeah, and I had the fucking who's the big guy?
The spinning guy?
Yeah.
The twist, the guy who's,
No, not for a second. No, I'm talking about one of the soldiers. Remember his head would flip down and his chest would turn into a cannon? I think those are the B or something, like
I don't remember that.
I had that. I had
Freakenstein.
Insaniac.
No, I think he's talking about one of the soldiers.
Yeah. The guy's name was Insaniac, right?
Yeah. The spinning guy, yeah.
Insaniac, which is a big influence on Crimstone.
Dude,
Insaniac was awesome.
Said Hyper Wizard never got them. The Chip Hazard one is like movie quality. He had like fabric clothes on it. And this was just the like 12-inch action figure of him. It was top tier.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah.
Dunst.
Isn't it
Kirsten? Kirsten? Bruh. Kip Killigan, Brick Bazooka. That was his name.
Bazooka.
My favorite was Nick Nitro, but I never got just because his name's awesome. I never got a Nick Nitro figure. But so someone did a fan film.
Stupid American Freedom.
Someone did a fan film, which is it's like 7 minutes long. We watched it on Sunday, and you could go to I'll look it up because the numbers on this video are crazy. It came out like a day before we watched it.
Yeah, it was last Friday or something, I think.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see. Snarticom says never saw Small Soldiers, don't really want to. It's good. It's a little dated, because of technology and stuff, but it's good. And there's not a lot of CGI moments in the movie. Most of the toy action is done with animatronics, and because they're supposed to look like toys, they did a really, really good job with that.
Everything else is a toy. Everything else is just a toy. So this came out 2 weeks ago. It's their only video on the channel, and seemingly the channel was only made for this because it's called Small Soldiers. It now has 50,000 subs with one video, 1.3 million views on this video that came out 2 weeks ago.
Hyper Wizard says, as a kid, it was amazing. As an adult, it might be annoying. No, I watch it regularly.
Yeah, no, it's good still.
I regularly pick up the Small Soldiers VHS tape in its original box to move it so I could look at some DVDs that I have on a shelf. I look at it and go like, this is a cool box.
Like a Sims character. You go through the cycle of viewing it.
I'll put it down and then pick it back up again immediately and look at it again.
Yeah. So let me read this little Small Soldiers blurb thing. It says, hey there, YouTube community. We are happy to announce the proof of concept trailer for our next big project at Comadron Studios.
It's too close to comrade.
Yeah. Get ready to dive into the extraordinary world of small soldiers, an epic toy battle brought to life in Unreal Engine 5, pushing the boundaries of cinematic storytelling to new heights.
Snarticom says, I grew up on G.I. Joe. This is a pale imitation to me.
What?
But it's kind of like, here, you have to look at it in this way of how Galaxy Quest, fantastic movie, is not Star Trek, but it is basically like a parody homage to the series. Like it's making fun of itself. And so here it's G.I. Joe action figures, but it's very self-aware of it is. Yeah, it is that we're making toys to sell and then, doing this thing. And so like, it's not it's not like G.I. Joe storylines.
Yeah, not
it's
at all.
Toys, living toys in the real world, a la Toy Story, but much cooler.
Yeah, action. It's Toy Story. It's Toy Story with war action. Like the toy company puts nuclear armament chips into the toys, and because of that, they come to life and think they're in
That's what
their
you get with David
storyline.
Cross.
Yeah, David Cross is in it. That
Jay
guy,
Moore.
Yeah, the guy that ruined Nikki Cox. Jay Moore.
Dude, Tom never saw it. I was going to show him this. He's like, I didn't see the first movie.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he needs to watch it because I really, really hope with this. So if you've seen the first movie, this is just basically like a teaser trailer for what would be a sequel, I guess. Kind of like a sequence in the first movie where what were the soldiers called?
Combat Elite.
The Combat Elite. Yeah, they're breaking out of the boxes because they become self-aware. And then their mission is to hunt down the enemy, and they made an enemy, which is the Gorgonites. It's basically this is the same. So they're hunting down. So she's going there to kill the enemy. And Phil and I were throwing ideas back and forth on how cool this would be, where instead of just doing like a redo of the first movie, where like a kid comes in and wants to buy the toys, because that's such an easy thing to do, is you could more closely follow the story of these guys trying to hunt down these new Necronites, but somebody has to go seek out the original Gorgonites, because the Gorgonites at the end of the first movie, they kind of go off into the sunset. And here you'd have them seeking out the original Gorgonites because they know something or whatever. But this whole time, Chip Hazard has been out there like the Predator hunting down the Gorgonites.
Yeah, he's got like a fried half face.
Right, because he was all messed up. And I think that would be such a cool aspect. And so like you're dealing with these new small soldiers, and then you have like that original Commando Elite Major Chip Hazard out there, kind of like how they should do a Batman movie where it's just like a horror character like hunting them out, like the Predator.
Right,
would be awesome.
And it would be cool too, because so it seems like these are new obviously characters and factions. You almost got like these alien characters, like organic, almost druid aliens, and then the new commandos are like space marines, so it's more like a galactic thing. And what would be cool too, see here's the monster guys. And so that's the whole premise, was a subversion of like, okay, the Commando Elite are these badass all-American heroes, and the Gorgonites are these gross monsters.
Right.
But David Cross's character wanted them to be the peaceful ones, right?
Well, no, he wanted them to be like, well, they were the toys to like educate kids and like talk to them about
that's right,
not starting a fire in the woods or something.
Yeah. And so Jay Moore's character made them the bad guys and good guys.
Right.
But the Gorgonites were good, and the Commando Elite were just going to be there to kill them.
Right.
They're obviously doing the same thing with this as well, where these aliens are the more compassionate characters. But in this little trailer, they're at the end here, they show some of the other Commando guys, and they're straight sculpts from the Commando Elite heads. Did you notice that?
So
like
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. What are you talking about?
So these guys are sculpts from the original film, like the heads. So like that's Nick Nitro's head.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's Nick Nitro's head. I think Butch is there too. That's like a kind of.
It's like Kip Killigan,
Kip
but
Killigan
like a
kind of
woman version of him.
Kip Killigan.
Andy Kip
This
Killigan.
is obviously Tommy Lee Jones's character, but young chick like Chip Hazard, the commander.
Bobby Christopher says Commando Elite since '98, baby. Everything else is just a toy. Yeah, the Globex Corporation. Right?
Butch. So it would be cool if, like, you're saying you were talking about like having Chip be like the predator hunting down
Right. And you have like a kid or some teenager in the mix too, because they have to have that human thing because they live in the real world. If you just had it following just the toys, then you might as well just make it like a Space Marines movie or whatever.
Yeah, or you could do it like Toy Story because they're saying Unreal Engine, so there might not even be live actors in it.
No, they need to put live actors in it.
Yeah. But it would be cool if he takes over like her team, right? Chip, and then like cuts their heads off and makes them the old team again.
You think so?
That would be.
It could be
cool.
All right. Let's see what Rumble is saying. If anybody's over
Rumble, they're saying
nobody's said anything on Rumble.
But we have 7 now.
Thanks for watching over there.
We appreciate the viewership over there. So yeah, that blew up, and people are writing articles about it now. That would be awesome. So I'm actually going to follow this channel and see.
Yeah, keep up to date on that.
Subscribe,
because that's really awesome.
Yeah, awesome franchise. Really cool.
It's not a franchise; it's just an IP. It's such a cool IP.
It's a new logo. Small soldiers.
Yeah, I always liked the Commando Elite. I always thought that the Gorgonites were gay.
Yeah.
Dude, one of the biggest problems I had with the Gorgonites action figures that they actually made were that because in the movie, they get dumped into that dumpster and the one guy gets basically destroyed. He's like Frankenstein or whatever, right? And then they try to rebuild him with like parts of a radio or whatever. His action figure was that like half cobbled together piece of crap toy instead of what he was supposed to originally be. I always thought that was stupid.
Yeah, well, they had Socket and Punch, isn't that or something?
Yeah, he had the like bones or horns coming out of it, and then he was like a slingshot.
Yeah, and he was always jumping around. Yeah, that's some really cool designs.
Ellie Muniz says, "Oh, that's a fan film." Well, according to the description below the video, it says that it's like a proof of concept trailer for a big project that they're working on, and hopefully it gets picked up or they can get the license for it and do something, with a bigger budget. That would be awesome. Crowdfund it maybe or something.
Yeah,
get Tommy Lee Jones back on board.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'd be great. Tommy Lee Jones. Who did the Archer's voice? Some no name?
I don't know, because I always thought Archer was gay. Emissary? Who the hell says that?
Emissary of the Gorgonites. Halt, who goes there? Everybody watch Small Soldiers this weekend. That's your homework.
Comics Pitch F says, who wouldn't go nuts to have a robot action figure that actually moved like small soldiers? I did $500. Yeah, Optimus Prime, and it dances and it transforms itself. Did you see that thing?
Yeah.
You could talk to it and then say it like roll out, and it'll turn back into a truck and drive off your table.
And then break.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Frank Lagella. The voice of Skeletor does Archer's voice.
That's Skeletor?
Yeah, I would assume so. Unless it's Skeletor from the He-Man movie. Masters of the Universe. We got
the same Skeletor.
1 heart over on Facebook. Thanks for the heart. I always blame Vaughn. All right. Other movie news. This is just a day in the life of Twitter. Someone says, I would love to see Jackie Earl Haley. You know him, Bren?
Yeah. Isn't he fat now?
I don't know, maybe. Jackie Earl Haley as Mad Hatter in a future Batman. Matt
Why
Reeves
is
film.
anybody even thinking about Jackie Earl Haley? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I was thinking of a different guy. Yeah.
This is Rorschach.
This could be cool. Yeah, I was thinking of somebody else. Never mind. I'm sure the chat will figure it out. Yeah, he would actually do a really good Mad Hatter.
Jarvis
But
touch.
they would screw up Mad Hatter because they would not do him so much in like that Alice in Wonderland direction.
Yeah.
They would make him like how they did the Riddler.
Yeah, that was kind of good.
And it was an okay thing, but it like that guy could have easily not been the Riddler. He could have been any new villain.
Yeah. He could have been like Anarchy.
Yeah, literally.
And
that's what I would think that they would do here, where they would make him not in that vein, like so much of the Alice in Wonderland.
Were you thinking of Jackie Chan?
No. I was thinking of that kid from The Sixth Sense. He has a name with 3 names.
Oh yeah, he's fat.
Yeah, that's why I said I thought he was fat. Yeah, Haley Joel Osment. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice.
So he actually tweeted, "I'd love to see that too." And then hours after I saw this tweet, I saw an article of Jackie Earl Haley says he'd like to play Mad Hatter like they always do.
Yeah. Those fan self castings are super
I'd love
lame.
to see that too. Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, but they won't do it right.
No, they would botch it. Absolutely. I enjoyed the Batman, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But and I'm excited to see, because there was rumors that the next one was going to be Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze being one of my favorite Batman villains. So hopefully they do him justice and don't make him like some fucking skinny ass guy in an iron lung or something that can't do
I don't
shit for himself.
know. Like Mr. Freeze is so solidified. I don't know how you could not do it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, even Arnold was cool.
Yeah, but it was over the top.
Sure.
But yeah, and he had the Nora Freeze thing and stuff like that. But like, that a lot of the writers and the producers of this stuff now intentionally go in like a 180 direction with some of these things. And so, right. You thought it was going to be like this. It's like, yeah, that's what I wanted to pay for, guys. And now they didn't pay for it. And I'm not happy about it.
Mr. Freeze.
I bet they make Nora a random victim instead of his wife. Yeah, he's got like a heroin addiction. Oh, no, he's addicted to crystal meth.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why he's Mr. Freeze, the man of ice.
And when
he
kills his victims, he puts them in a meat locker.
Sure, he just stores them in a meat locker, and then some random prostitute that he knew on the corner was Nora, and she died.
And he's sad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. You're right. We got that bit of news. Let's see what's on the docket too. What do we got? 15 minutes left.
Yeah, Hollywood sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't, not looking forward to a lot of stuff that's out there. I haven't seen the Spider-Verse movie. I'll watch it at some point.
Dude, you gotta see it. So
I'll probably go see Mission Impossible. Yeah, because Tom Cruise movies are generally pretty good, and he's intentionally not going down that road.
You got to see Spider-Verse.
I'll see it. As soon as it goes out onto streaming, I'll see it.
I did my Miguel O'Hara workout today.
Oh yeah,
shoulders.
Did you see a lot of racial epithets in your head?
Yeah,
while you were doing it.
A lot of canon events.
Oh, a lot of canon events too. Yeah, you're like, I gotta say this. It's a canon event.
Looking forward to Dune 2, but I'm not keeping my expectations low.
Oh yeah, keep your head high. You just
hope
that it's good.
Strike that.
I don't know. I didn't see the first one.
Yeah, Dune's. See, the thing about Dune is I don't like sand.
Yeah, it gets
It's
everywhere.
very dry,
Yeah.
coarse.
Yeah, you're on the Anakin Skywalker. You subscribe to the Anakin Skywalker newsletter. Big columnist for the anti-sand column.
Yeah. So didn't see Dune. It seems like it's too what do they say though?
I feel like they made it on purpose.
They made it on purpose. What do they say in The Godfather? It insists on itself.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like
Dune. I know
right.
insists
It's
not
like
the
a
right
forced.
word.
It's kind of like
Someone help me out.
just saying like it's forced. Yeah, it's
Maybe it is insists.
I know what you're saying. I usually say it seems like they made it on purpose.
Someone help me with that little thing. Yeah, it insists on itself. Is that right? The Godfather. That's how I feel about Dune. And a lot of these high fantasy stuff, like the Game of Thrones.
Alex VRB says, yeah, but the Force is female. So, well, that's why Anakin was so mentally unstable. He had a lot of emotional problems.
Oh, he did have a lot of female energy in that last one. Dune is my favorite book, so I made sure not to watch the movie. There you go. People like Dune Part 1. And I'm also not into Zendaya.
Right. Or seeing her with stuff shoved in her nose. Right.
Yeah, or the kid that's in that too. What's that kid's name? He's got like a weird French name. Chalamet.
Phil Devereaux?
No, not Phil Devereaux. He's right there. Timothy Chalamet. He sounds like an old maestro or something.
Timothy Chalamet?
Chalamet. It's almost like Salome.
It is like
should
Salome.
Start putting some Salome clips into the show.
Yeah. That's what the Corinthians say for when they say hello.
Chalamet.
No, Salome.
Salome.
Yeah, Salome.
Right. Salome. Yeah, that's my stance on Dune. All right, we got a mail call here. I got some mail. I don't have Cyberfrog with me. I think it's in my girlfriend's car still. We're in a bag. We showed this one off. But I got some cool things from a Mr. Michael Odin. Some people call him Michael Ogden for some reason. I don't think that's his name.
That's weird.
It is odd. Maybe it was his name. I got this little. So I got the SPQR's Big Adventure, which is
shiny.
It's very shiny, which is really cool. It's a pretty nice foil because there's so much color on it.
Is that the back?
No, well, it's a wraparound.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of these foil things, for some reason, I don't know if it's the type of foil that they use or the colors on it, it washes out like the actual image when you look at it. But this one's done really well.
Let's see.
And I don't know why.
Oh yeah, the contrast is pretty good.
The contrast is great on it.
You know what? I feel like the printers kind of cheap out on the number of passes they put on ink, you know, like when they're printing in the ink passes sometimes.
So it's very, very readable. Even from afar there, you can see the contrast on the characters. Wraparound, I believe it reads manga style. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you were holding it like that.
So you read it from the back. And, obviously inspired by that weeby JoJo's.
Moromi says, my SPQR is folded and stuck in my mailbox. Yes, the USPS folded a Gemini.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have like one of those apartment or condo mailboxes? Because if you have a house, just change the mailbox. Because you're going to be getting a lot of comics, right?
Yeah. Well, good thing. Hopefully, it's
mailbox.
probably not bent because it's small. This one. It's a manga size.
Yeah, but they folded it long way.
Like
short. They folded it short way.
Dog.
They folded it short way.
The art is awesome in here. Look at that. Now this is. I know there was a stretch goal to include the Bonk pages in here because it's famous. Like there's like 6 pages of that in the old JoJo's book.
And so he was going to do it as a bonk.
Well, just the reference that we know
Oh,
the
I
bonk,
see.
but it was going to be like a punching thing. They call it something. I think this might be it.
Yeah, people, when there was a lot of weebs watching this show one time, they knew what it was called.
Right. Yeah, he would talk it a lot. So I'm not sure if they hit the stretch goal. This one seems pretty lengthy. But I got it. Yeah. And it keeps going. This is the next page. So I'm excited about that. I haven't read it yet. Awesome. This also came with an Embrace standee.
So you could finally embrace him.
Yeah, we could finally embrace him. It's pretty cool. I dig that.
Is the name actually SPQR?
Yeah.
Or is that short for something?
Yeah, it's like when like the Romans did something.
Oh, yeah. It's acronym for something.
Yeah.
But in
or Caesar or
in Romish.
Was Caesar? Wasn't Caesar in that Shakespeare play?
Seizure?
Yeah. So this is cool. This actually reminded me of Small Soldiers when they had the concept art of standees of the guys. I might do that one day.
Senatus Populisque Romanus.
Senatus
Populusque Romanus.
Populusque Romanus.
Populusque Romanus.
It's a little Italian for you. So I got that from Mr. Odin, and then I got these 3 books from Dave Brink and his.
They're also very shiny.
Genuine Comics. I know they're in bags.
There you go.
We'll do a little zoom here. I like the camera changes. We got Dream Girl, which I love the title. Dream Girl Sleeper Agent. I flipped through this one. It looked pretty cool. She's got like some reality manipulation going on. I bought this one for you because you like this chick.
Yeah, it's a cool character.
Siberian something. I don't know what her name is. But she's cool. This is like a little 3-way comic. You pay extra for that. Power Trip, it's called. And then American Bliss, which I think I also bought this for you too. You like the chicks. Cool costume.
Yeah, I've been known to.
And I like this guy. This guy's name's Chernobyl. It's a pretty cool design. Dave Brink's got some really cool hero designs. A lot of different heroes too. And then I don't know what this is on the back. Who's this?
It's like a cosplay cover for American Bliss.
Is it just a print? I think it's just a print.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's multiple prints. Look at that. Damn. I don't know if she's American. It is.
She definitely works out.
Little mail call there. Shout outs to Dave Brink over at Genuine Comics. Yes, I'm gonna have to read those. A lot of stuff to read. We have some more time, so that's crossing off mail on the list here, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
We did an update on, a newsletter per se. Zaid Comics newsletter went out to people. You guys might have seen it.
This.
I put out a newsletter today talking about the stuff we have going on this summer.
Bobby Christovitz wants us to talk about Small Soldiers again. Awesome One says the cosplay girl came on stream once and she didn't say much. Does she speak English?
She looks like
because it's like Dave Brink is from like the Netherlands or something, right?
Yeah, he's over there.
But they all speak English over there. Their schools teach them to speak like 5 languages.
Yeah, it's a bit much. I like my foreigners not to speak English.
Let's go back to bananas.
No, dude, Small Soldiers. Let's get this Small Soldiers comic going.
How could you possibly even do that? You'd have to do it like how they did the Buzz Lightyear stuff, right? Buzz Lightyear Star Command cartoon,
like actual story,
where it was the story that the
cool.
action figure is supposed to be based off of.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be
not like that queer Buzz Lightyear movie that nobody watched.
No one watched that.
Talking about the cartoon
Star Command. Yeah, that's actually cool. You actually, because you could do the whole cast.
Okay, Jay Desolate Studios getting here.
Jay, what's up, Jay?
Yeah, we were talking about the YouTube proof of concept trailer that somebody made for Small Soldiers 2.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, Jay. Phil, get the rights and I'll pay you to draw. I don't draw.
He was paying you to draw it. That's in the contract.
No, but that'd be cool. So like the comic would be something that came out in the Small Soldiers universe that they'd pair with the action figure, right?
Mhm.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but then you can't have Alan Abernathy in the comic.
That's fine. I don't care about Alan Abernathy. There was never a Small Soldiers comic. No.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think so. But we could do it. Nick Nitro. I'm doing a Soldier comic though. That some pages are coming in.
Oh yeah,
pretty awesome.
That's good.
Little extended Zayd Comics universe.
Mm.
We'll talk about that hopefully sometime this month. Be awesome.
Is Bobby Chris?
Yeah, Bobby could draw it.
English here. He says, "No, me pay you to draw it."
Oh, he's paying me so he could draw it. I understand.
Oh,
that'd be
What?
awesome. He wants to draw it. All right.
This is some Oppenheimer levels of English over here.
Little updates going on here. This is the Zayd Comics newsletter. If you guys aren't on the newsletter, is there a way for them to get on it? Is there a newsletter thing on the site? We should add that.
There might be. I'm not 100% sure on that. We used to have that MailChimp link that was somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I don't know where it is though.
Check one of the old videos descriptions.
Yeah, pick a random one. Anyway, so we've been talking about this. We actually sold a CG Vacation because of this today, which is awesome. The towel and cup sale is going on. So if you buy it's the summer bundle on the site, you get a free Magic Cup by getting that towel. The CG Vacation book, hardcover, oversized, is on sale right now. I think it's $5 off. You can grab that. And it's perfect for cons. I think this is Deerman's book. He got all these awesome signatures at Garden State Con. So I put that up there. Lost Pages did a little talking about that. Posted some awesome art. Look at this. Ricardo killing it. And Eugene on the colors. Wastoid looking like a maniac here. Man, he's so crazy. And then the other update is lettering. I've been talking about this a little bit. All of the first 10 pages, which is the prologue, is lettered. And I'm going to read this to you. I don't know. I showed this to Dan, and he's like, dude, I love this dialogue.
Good.
And I'm like, really? I'm surprised. You got this crash and the silhouette. You know, he's fighting with Matt Black. Silhouette's like, that black liquid, it hurts, as he forms the gun in his hand. And then he says, I can't see what this is. I'm tired of finding new things that hurts. And then he's about to shoot her. I don't know. Dan got hyped about that.
I was kind of hoping that he didn't sound like that.
What do you think he's supposed to sound like?
I don't know, but he shouldn't sound like every grizzled badass guy from a movie.
Look at him. What's he supposed to sound like?
You could just have an internal monologue like a normal guy.
But no,
he's
he's speaking this.
Oh, he's saying it out loud.
Right, he's saying it aloud.
Yeah,
to Matt Black.
So, and then he also smokes how many pipes a day?
You know, an assortment.
We'll find out in a subsequent.
That'll be a side
chapter.
Story. Yeah, be a side story. We got the people up there. Oh, this is the big thing I wanted to get to. The Crim Rad Ball. We talked about this in past shows. I have it right here. I got an update from Mr. Eric Hutfuls, who is working on this. Update today. Let me pull that up here. Probably on the big thing here. It's in my DMs. He literally just messaged me before the show. So this is prime update. Check this out. This is a little paint test on a different piece of the same material.
This is for the Crim coaster.
No, this is because we're talking about getting it like a lighter pinkish, more pinkish.
Mm-hmm.
So he's mixing a titanium white with
the actual foam, or is that
I think it's a paint. He says it's part violet and part titanium white, and it looks really smooth. So that's awesome. So a little paint test. Did another casting, got some purple and white. Just painted it It looks even better than the black because he tried some black as well. So super cool. Lots of progress being made over there. So shout outs to Eric doing the Lord's work with this badass Crimstone
Snarticon
piece.
DM has a question for you, Phil.
Snarticon?
Yeah.
What about a Crim D's? A Crim D's. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Thanks, Snarticon. Bog Barg. Yeah, this is that coaster thing was actually a Bog Barg.
Oh, I see.
It's like a new form of Pogs. It looks like a purple orange.
Alex VRB might have some insight for you.
Crim D's nuts? Everyone's saying this now.
Got him! Got him!
Why is there? Does everybody know that?
Got him!
God damn it. All right. Well, here's the amazing rad ball as designed by Shelby Robertson, sculpted by Eric Hutfels. It's freaking sick. And these will hopefully be coming later this year if we could make it happen.
Oh, that's so good. So organic, too. It worked very, very well.
All right. It's time. I think that's everything on the list. I got to write some Magic Cop so we could start on Magic Cop. That's everything I want to
Magic
address. Check Rumble one last time.
Yep.
We got 8 people over on Rumble.
watching.
What is
Awesome.
up? Good to see you. And have anything else? The Pez thing. Went over Pez, Batman. And I guess the last thing, go back to Lost Pages 3, everybody. We're gearing up to hit 40K to unlock that Roquefort card.
Did you see Shelby Robertson put on Fund My Comic a sketchbook, which was my idea? I was going to play with the idea of crowdfunding the Butt Book 2 on there, and now he took the thunder away from everything.
He was the first. That's right. Yeah, you wanted to.
What Kelsey had the first art book on Fund My Comic,
That's
right?
true.
And then Shelby copied him.
But
on the side, parallel timeline, I was thinking of doing Butt Book 2. Now I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore. Shelby, even though this mech arm chick is pretty cool, you guys can go find Fund My Comic. Every backer will also receive a copy of Shelby Robertson's sketchbook Addendum, which is not even a word, along with their second chance sketchbook. The Addendum comic has 16 pages of bonus material and features the McFarlane homage cover. Well, that's every Shelby anything. It's an homage cover. So if anybody wants this, Shelby's over there putting out his second chance for his sketchbook.
Oh, we have a poll.
Fund My
also to
Comic.
read.
So check that out. Hail Shelby. Yeah, before we get out of here, guys, and send you over to Michael Bancroft's show, which is it's probably starting right now. I'm ending the poll. This is a big poll. I've been wanting to do this for weeks. When Home Alone.
75 people chimed in on this one.
Amazing. Thank you guys for being here, watching the show. When at Home Alone IP, 63% versus 36% with the door open. With the door open.
I think that might have something to do with the greater demographic of males in the audience.
Yeah, probably.
But we did have a female chime in saying that as long as she was 100% sure she was home alone.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. There you go. Only 63%. Bancroft is live, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry. It seems like the internet is fine now.
Good.
Which is good. Thanks for sticking through it. 41 people in the chat. If you guys could hit that ring the bell for notifications to know when we are going live. And Spread the word about Lost Pages 3. We're getting new pages in all the time. Got a wicked double page spread just now. We're about a little bit over halfway through the pages in the main book, which is sick. And yeah, we'll see you Monday with another stream.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
She got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it. Extra thick.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
You come out here and try to get the sympathy of the people, but you don't get my sympathy at all. Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
about this.
CG.